Hi, this is Lara Klick from Klick Advisors. Today I want to talk to you about the stages of anger that you may see. And there are distinct stages of anger that you can watch, and hopefully you can keep yourself and your colleagues safe by recognizing anger early and intervening when it is still a trust recovery situation instead of waiting until it's a personal safety situation. So let me help you recognize the stages of anger. Stage number 1 is frustration. Frustration is hard to catch because it is a non-verbal stage of anger. You're going to have to pick up on the fact that that person is beginning to have a slight frown, or they're beginning to look like they're thinking of something else while you're talking to them. That person is beginning to get angry. Good news is you can resolve that. Stop, step back, and move into a better communication model yourself. As opposed to when they move beyond that and they become annoyed. Again, annoyance is going to be nonverbal primarily, but that frown is getting more intense. They might start to kind of lean in. They may begin to glance away. They may even begin to bring that body language into themselves. They are annoyed. Good news, you can still resolve this. You have to get very focused and personalized in that moment. Recognize that things aren't going well. Stop. Ask questions. Get curious. I'm concerned that it looks like you're not 100% picking up on the information we're giving. What questions do you have that I can help you resolve? And if you don't get to that annoyance stage and address it right away, then they're going to become irritated. Now you're moving into trust recovery stage because irritation is dissatisfaction. Irritation is still primarily nonverbal, but you'll begin to hear vocalizations associated with that. Deep sighs, clicking tongues, really small statements of words. And so when you pick up on that, now you're truly in that trust recovery phase. Everything that you're doing has to stop. You have to get fully focused on that person. You're going to begin to lean into, I can sense that something isn't going well. Tell me what it is that's frustrating to you. How can I help you in this moment? If you do that, you can still recover this situation, as opposed to if they move from irritation into anger. If you've missed the first three stages and they're angry, you are likely going to have a partner to get this situation resolved, because now you're part of the problem. You didn't pick up on the signals that they gave you. So once they get angry, that is verbalized. I can't believe this. This is ridiculous. Who can I talk to? I want to talk to the manager. Bring in your partner. You are in full trust recovery mode. You're going through all of the steps of trust recovery. And it's important that you do that. Don't avoid it, because beyond anger becomes irate. Irate, that person has now raised their voice. They're beginning to talk about who else they're going to tell about the situation. You're moving into your viral moments and your brand damage. If you have someone who's moved to irate, you are almost certainly going to need a professional who's going to help you in that moment, who has been fully trained on trust recovery techniques. You are going to have to move into the full documentation stage of that. But you still have to do that, and you have to address it, and you have to begin to assess your personal safety, because if it moves from irate into out of control, now you have a dangerous situation. Out of control as soon as somebody pounds a fist on a table, threatens you in any way, shape, or form, points a finger in your face, or moves into your personal space and does not retreat when you do. You are out of control and you need help. Don't be afraid to get it. The stages of anger are important to recognize early so you don't have to handle the later stages. I wish you well. I hope this was helpful. And go ahead and tune in for future trust tips. There are practical, tactical ways that you can handle situations before they get out of control. Thanks again.